Alright, we're done with this. I've cleaned this stone, dried it off, let it dry a bit. I took a bit of a break between this, had me some lunch. I'm going to put that back in the box it came in, and what we're going to do now is we're going to move to the soft Arkansas stone. Once again, this was prepped the same as the, I'm going to have to move this a bit. Hold on, let me adjust the camera. Now, once again, this was prepped the same way as the India stone, but this is a Arkansas stone. It's a different type of stone. Each different type of stone will have different characteristics, and you will get different results depending on how you prep them. So once again, we're going to work one side at a time. Very light pressure, but I am using pressure. And what you want to do, don't get in a hurry. Make sure you have that angle right each time. And you'll feel it when you know that it's wrong. See, like that? I got the edge a little bit too much that way. I don't think it'll be a problem, but we will see. No. With my thumb. No, not at all. So I'm going to lighten up my pressure. But you're not getting in any kind of hurry. You might think that if you move faster, you'll get done quicker, but as a matter of fact, if you don't maintain the proper angle, doesn't matter. You'll go back. You will go back. Dude, that thing, I know, I don't know if you can see. You're not going to be able to see my hair anyway, but lovely. Alright, what I'm going to do, and I'm backing off pressure. That's another thing on this knife, sharpening. Pressure will also control how this cuts, how smooth of a cut, how refined an edge you're going to get, in my opinion. There might be others out there that'll say, well, no, that's not right at all. All I can tell you is that from my experience, that's what I've found. Do what works for you in the end. And when I'm passing this knife across the stone every now and then, my finger is hitting against that. If I'm not careful, I'm going to slice the living snot out of my finger with that. Lovely. Alright. I'm going to do one more run on this side. There's nothing more relaxing, I think, than sharpening something. I don't know what it is, whether it's the repetitive motions, but it's really, really relaxing, and I really, really enjoy it. Good Lord. Lovely. All right, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this stone now, turn on some warm water, because this is an Arkansas stone, and unlike a water stone or anything else, it ain't going to hurt it. I'm going to dry the stone off, and the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to rinse this, because I've got soapy water on that, and I don't want the stone to slip, so dry that off. And what I want to do is turn this over to the more burnished side of this stone. When you burnish a stone, it makes it cut slower and finer. And what I want to do here is what I basically do is I use this side like I would a hard Arkansas, instead of a soft or a true hard black, whatever. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, it's still a soft Arkansas, but it will act a lot like a hard Arkansas and just give me a bit more refinement on this edge. No pressure. Be aware of your angle. Lovely. Edge is nice and fine. I like that. All right. Gorgeous. That's a lovely edge. Now, I don't know if you can see. Definitely not a mirror polish, but it's a very nicely refined edge for what I would ask this knife to do. And so now, the final step you can do or not do depending on what you want on your edge, but I prefer it. And this is just a strop that I made. You can make them out of all kinds of things. This has got chromium oxide paste on it. And what this will do, remember I said we had a little bit of a burr. Now if I feel along this edge, I can't really feel that burr anymore. But I promise you, there's a bit of a microscopic burr on this edge. This stropping compound will get rid of that small burr. Now if you had more, and I'll do about 40 passes on this per side. As you can see, I mean, the chromium oxide really polishes that edge. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish the 40 laps on this side, and then I'm going to call it a honing session. But I hope that you got something out of it, and that's a really nice edge. You understand? Look, the principles are that there's a progression of stones that you need to work through, whatever type of stones you choose. And the most important thing is to maintain the same angle. If your edge is doing this all day long, you're never going to get a decent edge off of it. And don't give up on your lower grit stone until you start shaving the hair off the back of your hand or the back of your arm or your leg or whatever it is you choose to try to test it on. Don't quit until then, and then move up the progressions. All right, that's basic knife sharpening. I hope it helps. Bless you. I'll talk to you later.